Hello, gorgeous. Today's video is going to be a video on how I make my culantro paste. For those of you who don't know what culantro paste is, it is a type of paste that a lot of Caribbean people may use to bump up the flavor of their sofrito. Sofrito is a green-based vegetable seasoning that you can use in a lot of different preparations. Sofrito is mostly made with a mix of bell peppers, Cuban peppers, lots of garlic, oregano, culantro, which is the cousin of cilantro, some cilantro, and a few other goodies in there. Each Caribbean household makes their sofrito differently, and of course each one says that theirs is the best, right? Hi sugar cookies, welcome back and welcome to my lifestyle sauce. For those of you who are new around here, I'm Cookie, your lifestyle, and you're watching a beauty, fashion, and all things lifestyle channel. Sofrito is kind of like our Caribbean neighbors from Haiti, which I think it's called epis, and I think in Jamaica it's called green seasoning, and that's what it is. It's a base of all of those veggies that I just mentioned to you. Some Caribbean countries add different types of peppers. For instance, this pepper right here is called a cachucha pepper. In Latin Caribbean countries, this is also known as ají dulce. This is a cousin or kin to the Scotch bonnet pepper or the habanero, except this is sweet. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a type of green seasoning that is great to have on hand, especially if you don't have sofrito. Let me show you what sofrito looks like, or at least mine. This one is a little more green because I had more green peppers than red peppers, but this is what it looks like. It is absolutely delicious. Can you smell? Give it a whiff, give it a whiff. What I like to do is when I'm running low on my homemade, I'm filming here, the disrespect. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, is when I'm running low on this sofrito right here, or just to bump up the flavors. This we'll get it together, girl. I like to make a paste to supplement the sofrito, especially when I'm going to be making, let's say, stews, soups, beans, and things like that. It's delicious. And I'm gonna be putting it in this jar right here. And how I make my culantro paste. Nicely in this colander here, I have washed and drained the cachucha peppers or ají dulce, and I have some culantro in there. I'll be using some of my garlic paste, cumin seeds, and a little secret I'm gonna share with you. You know what? Ain't no geep. Hold on a minute. Let me get a sip of my coffees. How you doing? I meant to say gatekeeping here. Heck shit! This is not a sponsored video, but this bumps up the flavor of your veggies, your beans, salads. Oh my gosh, this is delicious. I even carry a seasoned packet in my purse. Why? Because sometimes when you go out, these salads are so bland and just don't taste like nothing but rabbit food. Now, I also make this at home. And what this is, if you want to make it yourself, is turmeric, salt, a little bit of MSG if you like.
But Cookie, MSG is bad for you.
Did you know that MSG is natural and it is in nature? The MSG that is bad for you is the one that is artificially made. And of course, if you are allergic to the natural and or the man-made one, then don't use it. You can leave it out, but it just, you know, it just bumps up the flavor, baby. And what's wrong with bumping up some flavor? If you want to make this homemade, this is how you make it. Ground turmeric, some salt, some MSG. You can include it, not include it. Plenty of garlic powder and black pepper. Give it a good toss. That's it. Done. Absolutely delicious. So let's get to making this, okay? Get your food processor out and let me share with you the ingredients for this culantro paste. It's very easy, very simple. This is my own homemade garlic paste. All this is fresh peeled garlic and salt. No vinegar, no oil, none of that, no water. It's not needed. Some cumin seeds. You have an option of this item or the homemade kind, which is turmeric powder, garlic powder, a little bit of MSG. You can leave it out if you don't want to, if you don't want it in there, but you will need some salt and black pepper, and that's it. And of course, I have the culantro, these cuties, these cachucha peppers or ají dulce, whole seeds and all, because there's a lot of flavor in the seeds. It's not gonna be bitter, I promise you. And these are just cousins to habanero and Scotch bonnet peppers. So yeah, let's get to doing this. This is so challenging with just one arm, but I can do it. I'm doing it. And of course you can dice this, and of course you can cut this with scissors if you want to, but why? It's gonna be blitzed anyway. And I'm gonna add my garlic, just like that. Plenty of garlic. I'm going to add the cumin seeds. This is going to be so delicious, I promise you. And season it to the point of where you're happy. I'm adding some of that seasoning right here. Be mindful because this does have salt. Just like that. Now, if I need to add a little water to this, I will do that later. Let's see what happens. Okay, and here we go. All right, everything is done. Isn't that beautiful and vibrant? I suggest you write on the top what you put in there. This way you have the recipe on the top there, and also put a date on it because this doesn't have any preservative in it other than the salt that's in here. And maximum in the fridge, 1 month, but I strongly suggest, as I mentioned before, to make a big batch of this and freeze some of them, put them in ice cubes, or you could use a Ziploc bag, lay it flat, and then score it. This way you could just break off cubes. This is gonna be so delicious. Let me tell you, you can make a marinade of this with for some chicken, some pork chops, some steaks. You can use some of this paste to your heart's content. Maybe a little bit of onions if you want to, and drizzle some olive oil in there. Marinate overnight, whatever protein you want overnight, ideally, or minimum of ½ hour, grilled or sauteed. Oh my gosh, you're gonna remember me. This is so delicious. Oh my gosh, get off of here, people are watching. Look at that. Is that not so gorgeous? I love cooking. I'm going to be making some Puerto Rican style beef stew. See, I have all the fixings back there, and I'm going to be using some of this paste as well to bump up the sofrito that I showed you previously. That's coming up in another video. It's going to be delicious. Hi, I erased my outro. If you like this kind of content, you like this video, find a chuckle, a laugh or two, smash that subscribe button. I love for you to join my lifestyle sauce. Be blessed, not too stressed, and I'll see you in the next lifestyle moment. Oh, is this thing on? Girl, you need to get it together every single time. Does not fail.
Que brutas.
Oh no, wait, stop, don't fall! Oh no! Oh, why does this have to happen when I'm dealing with one arm? One arm! time.
Hello?
Agent 777 here. Mission accomplished.